Man, we're very excited to be hanging out with Brittain Brown. And Brittain, man, we're in the dog days now. Coach Basillo talked about it yesterday. You feel it. It's hot. We've been in camp for like 9 weeks. Just How do you kind of break up the monotony of day after day after day after day?
Yeah, I think I just had the mindset that Coach has been telling us, just there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Think it's going to be hard, and it'll actually be easy for yourself. So just, keep your head down, keep trudging. Only got, 2 more preseason games to get through, and the rest of the season is not that many more padded practices and everything. So I think we're just trying to take it one step at a time and just, stay in the moment so we're not thinking too far ahead in the future. And
I know for the rookies in particular, like we've seen your guys' schedule, you're here early, you're in early, you're out late, for a good reason too, right? Getting everything, ready to rock for 2022. But in the very limited free time that you have after meetings, after practice, when you're back home sitting on the couch, like how are you kind of killing that time?
Yeah, I think I like to call back home, and I know it's late over there when I get out about 7 o'clock over here, but, my parents are always up, and I got a brother that's in Saskatchewan in Canada, so I'm always hitting them up and just kind of, getting my mind away from things, and then I'll go back and review whatever film, got the iPad, got the playbook to look through, and then just kind of decongest. Maybe I'll put on some TV or something before I go to sleep, so it's just not all straight football.
Yeah, and that's important, right? Like you gotta have that time where it's not the X's and the O's and looking over tape. Like you gotta have something to kind of clear your mind and to give you just a little respite from the day-to-day grind, right?
Always. I got a lot of hobbies. I don't got my gaming system or nothing with me here, so I just got to find different ways to kind of keep myself entertained.
I feel you, man. It's all of us, right? Especially this time of the year. We talk about every day kind of feels the same. And is today Wednesday, or is it Friday, or is it Monday? It's just like you said, no light at the end of the tunnel. You just got to keep grinding and getting through it. But, you get to see the fruits of your hard work kind of pay off over the weekend in Allegiant Stadium. First touchdown, which I'm sure was really, really cool.
Yes, sir.
Just kind of talk me through the play, and then afterwards, kind of what emotion kind of comes in?
Yeah, so, at that point, it was 3rd down, 3rd and 1. We got to get the touchdown. I'm just thinking I'm going to follow my guys, stay on my track. O-line got some pretty good push off the ball, so I kind of just put my head down and, kept my legs driving. And then, you look up, you're in the end zone. That's how you know you did your job right.
And what did that one feel? It's the first one, right? Mm-hmm. It's the one that I imagine you remember for a really, really long time. But, you cry, you fall down, you realize you've done it, and then what? What's the initial emotion?
At first you're like, oh, shoot, I scored.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's go. And then the guy started celebrating with me. I didn't get to do no, celebration by myself, but I don't think it really hit me until I got off the sideline. I was just like, okay. I'm here. I got my first touchdown. I got to celebrate with all my guys. Max Crosby dapping me up, all that. So it's a good feeling, man.
And how cool is it to do it at Allegiant too? You get the roar of the fans. Like, imagine that adds a fun new element to it also.
It was, and the crowd turnout over there was insane.
That's
so
right.
Just having all those people, I heard the roar. I said, yeah, like this is lit. This is.
Can you imagine what a regular season's like in that building? If that was the preseason,
oh, it got to be crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's fun. And like I said, I'm obviously biased, but we put on such a good show too. I know that you guys are the main attraction, but in terms of the stuff in the timeouts, like that place gets jumping big time.
I like it. Y'all got to keep that stuff up, man.
Yeah, man, for sure. What did your phone look like when you went back to the locker room?
Well, when I got in there in the front, the game was all done and over. The whole thing, like 50 notifications from each social media, man, like texts going through. I said, all right, I can't answer everybody. Just let me hit it one at a time, man.
Yeah.
Let me hit the fan first, obviously, and then I'll hit everybody else.
Well, hopefully you have a lot more of these moments, right? You can work through the rest of the people that hit you up. But we were talking about the monotony of camp, of getting ready, of understanding like, hey, there is a goal at the end of the tunnel, right? It might not feel like we're close, but we are getting closer day by day by day. But when you kind of look back at these first 4 weeks of camp, has there been anything that's really surprised you about maybe it's the way the day's laid out, the way a practice laid out? Like, is there anything that you've been like, oh man, like this is a little bit different than I was anticipating?
Yeah, I expected it to be hard, and you have to pay such close attention to everything. But there's another level to this stuff. You got to be on it every day. Every practice is like a game day to them, and they take this stuff seriously. We're professionals now, so there's no really jacking around and playing around on the field or even in meeting rooms and stuff. So just staying focused and having to make a play every single time you're out there.
You're talking about a game day, and we have the next game day coming up this weekend, going to Miami to take on the Dolphins. you guys are in a unique situation where you're on the third preseason game, right? Everyone else except the Jags is just on the second.
Right.
But I mean, when you guys kind of figure out and look at this game and look at what you guys want to accomplish in this game from top to bottom, I mean, what are the kind of goals that you individually set out for you and what you want to see on Saturday? Saturday? Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, I think for myself, I just want to, get everything right, get the little details right, stay on my tracks when I'm running the ball, and obviously get all the plays right and do my job. Because the main thing that coach has been pushing is everybody do their job so we can trust each other. We do that, we're going to get in the end zone again and again and again. And I'll keep on celebrating.
Exactly. That's the plan. When we get back from Miami, right, I think a nice little break in the calendar for everyone, the New England Patriots coming into town, a chance to have joint practices.
Right.
How excited are you guys just to line up and see someone that's not wearing either a black or white jersey?
No, that's going to be fun, having to go against somebody else for a couple of days, and then we get to play them. I mean, you see that kind of stuff on Hard Knocks, but now that I'm in it, it's going to be exciting. I talked to my boy at the 49ers. They did a joint practice with the Vikings, so he said it was turn, and I know we're going against the Patriots. It's going to be turn too.
That's got to be crazy. I was just thinking about that when you said it. We're like a year ago, you're watching Hard Knocks, seeing everything, seeing the joint practices,
yep.
And then now you're living it, right?
Yeah. Now we in it, man. Now we in it. It's going to be another level. I think the competition is going to be big time, and it's going to be a lot of one-on-one type of stuff, and then team situations. So I think the team's going to be ready, and we're going to really enjoy it.
You watching Hard Knocks this year?
I have not, man. Is it on?
Yeah, it's on right now. See, that's how locked in you are, man. Like,
that's how locked in.
Is Hard Knocks happening? That's all anyone talks about on Twitter, but you're like, nah, man, is that even going on?
That's funny.
But, I mean, to be fair, you are living it, right? So,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
It's just same deal, just guys in different colored jerseys, right?
Exactly, man.
Hey, man, before I let you out here, you and I were talking about it before we started rolling, but your alma mater, going to the Big Ten, man, I mean, it's got to be such an interesting time as a dude, like for a dude like you who was in college, 6 months ago,
yep.
And now seeing all these crazy changes with the conference realignment. I mean, it's got to just be, you got to be texting your buddies at UCLA, be like, so what are we doing today?
They're so excited, man. I know they're ready for this season coming up. I talked to a little bit about the AD and those guys about what's going on with the Big Ten and everything, but I think they're focused on this season when I usually hit them up and everything about that. So I mean, they're ready to take it on though.
And we were saying too, like if they play really well, Pac-12 championships right in our backyard.
Pac-12 championships right in the backyard. I'm gonna be there. UCLA when they make it, it's gonna be big time.
Well, I hope we get a UCLA Oregon Pac-12 championship. How about that?
Because that's the guarantee.
Best of the
that's
North,
what we want.
best of the South, right? Give the people what they want.
Give them what they want, man. Everybody gonna come out for that one.
And no USC, right?
Nah,
no USC.
Yeah,
I'll take UCLA over USC any day.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, hey man, good luck this weekend. It's been really fun to watch you do your thing these first couple weeks of camp and these first couple games. Continued success. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll catch up with you soon. All right, man.
I appreciate you, man.